Hey, Azza Slameen, once again, maybe teasing that she is Zatanna. She posted this on her Instagram story. Could this possibly be our new Zatanna? Azla Slameen, and check out those emojis there. Now, this is not confirmation, but she does look the part, and I'm really curious if she really is Zatanna. I guess maybe we'll find out at DC Fandom. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. First, we're going to talk about Will Smith's Deadshot. Then we're going to talk about Wonder Woman 3. Finally, we're going to talk about The Flash. Let's talk about Deadshot. Now, Will Smith was fantastic in David Ayer's Suicide Squad, and a lot of people thought maybe he'll come back for Deadshot in the next Suicide Squad. That ultimately didn't happen. In fact, a lot of people speculated that Idris Elba was going to play Deadshot in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. But Idris Elba finally put those rumors to rest. This is what he said. Those rumors would be natural because Will said he wasn't joining the second movie. So it was quite natural for audiences or fans to think that I would be taking over the Deadshot character because the Deadshot character lives in the other movie. But I'm really satisfied that James didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Deadshot is a great character and Will slays it. So I was really keen the audience and fans kept that rumor going. And I'm actually kind of happy that Idris Elba doesn't play Deadshot because that means it leaves the character open for possibly Will Smith to come back, if he wants to come back. Well, in this GQ interview, this is what he had to say.
Why is Will Smith's Deadshot not in the Suicide Squad? Yeah, I was working and they were ready to shoot. It was a timing issue. They didn't cast anybody in Deadshot. They left Deadshot out, right? He's out. So Idris is playing a different character. He's not playing, or is he playing Deadshot? Different character. A different character. All right, cool. So I can come back.
So according to Will Smith, he was just busy at that time. But obviously, now that his character is not being taken over or recast, he can come back at any time. So hopefully there is another role for Deadshot, maybe in a future Suicide Squad, or I don't know, his own movie. But how about Zack Snyder's Justice League? Hey, maybe he can fit in the nightmare scenes after all. I don't know. One thing's for sure, maybe the next time we can actually see Will Smith as Deadshot is in the Ayer cut. I mean, David Ayer put this out again, maybe hinting at his Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. I used to think that the day would never come. Now, this could mean anything at this point, so this doesn't really say Ayer cut on the picture, but, you know, fans can't help but speculate. Alright, let's talk about Wonder Woman 3. Now, it is the 80th anniversary for Wonder Woman, and so there's a lot of celebration going on with Wonder Woman comics, events, etc. But within that whole spiel from DC Comics, there was this one little line that stood out to people in regards to Wonder Woman 3. Warner Bros. Pictures confirmed the third Wonder Woman movie starring Gadot will also be written by Jenkins. And that's all pretty much new about Wonder Woman 3. We knew that this was happening after Wonder Woman 1984. If you recall, back when Wonder Woman 1984 came out, it was reported in the trades that Toby Emmerich says, as fans around the world continue to embrace Diana Prince driving the strong opening weekend performance of Wonder Woman 1984, we are excited to be able to continue her story with our real-life Wonder Woman, Gal and Patty, who will return to conclude the long-planned theatrical trilogy. So that was a while back, and at that time, Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins never really said much about the third movie. I mean, I remember after that, Patty Jenkins talked about the Rogue Squadron movie and the Cleopatra movie. So we were kind of wondering, is she really going to do Wonder Woman 3? Well, since that time, Gadot actually came out and said this. Wonder Woman came out 4 years ago and changed my life. Thank you all so much for the love. I'm forever grateful for this amazing opportunity, and I promise we will always do everything to keep and tell Wonder Woman's story in the best way possible. Love and peace. Hashtag Wonder Woman 3. Okay, we get it. Wonder Woman 3 is definitely happening, but when? I mean, it's going to probably take a few years because Patty Jenkins and Gadot has a lot of projects in their lap. But also comes to question on what is Wonder Woman 3. Well, there was rumors that it was going to go into Themyscira, based upon the old Justice League storyboards where she ends up back in Themyscira. But officially, this is what Gal Gadot said. I think the present is the right thing. I wouldn't go to the 60s or the 40s with Wonder Woman. I feel like the past has been handled well, and now it's time to move on. Patty Jenkins also told The Hollywood Reporter, I'm not planning to put it in the past again, because where are you going to go? You have to go forward. It's definitely a contemporary story. That's all I can say. Where we put it and how that gets figured out, I haven't totally nailed down. So just judging from those comments, we know that Wonder Woman 3 is not going to be in the past. Like, we're not going to get to the 90s and then to the present time. Come on now. No, we're going to be post-Justice League and seeing where she ends up. And I think that's the most exciting aspect of Wonder Woman 3. I don't want to see the past anymore. I'm pretty happy where she is in the present time, post-Batman v Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League. When are we going to see Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman? Where has she been? What is she doing now? What's curious is what Grace Randolph had to say about Wonder Woman 3.
From what I've heard, they're still not quite sure to do about Wonder Woman 3. It might be a versus movie, which I actually think is a good idea. Anything that makes Wonder Woman fight a whole lot.
A versus movie? What? Does she mean like something like Wonder Woman versus Cheetah or another villain? Like they're gonna make a Batman v Superman, but with a Wonder Woman versus something? And I guess the next movie we could probably see her is The Flash. All right, let's talk about The Flash. Now, before I get to the Flash discussion, I want to read this tweet out from the Flash Film News. Calling all Flash fans on the road to DC fandom. Let's show our support for the Flash movie. Starting October 1st, submit any original artwork, cosplay, or fan film. All entries must reply to our pinned post with the hashtag #FlashDome. Details, rules, and prize will be announced shortly. Now in the description they have all the details in a tweet that went out, so feel free to go and take a look at it if you want to participate. Alright, let's get into that Flash topic now. Now the Flash Film News, who pretty much covers everything from the Flash movie, put out this interesting comic book panel where it reads, "It's you, isn't it? You're Barry Allen, the real Flash." Now for those of you who don't know, that's straight from the comics, where that character reveals himself to be Eobard Thawne. That's right, Reverse Flash. Are they trying to say Reverse Flash is indeed in the Flash movie? Now, Jep Arts had this to add. "I believe Dark Flash is Reverse Flash. I have reasons why I believe that, but cannot say. I can say that it's easy to distinguish which Flash is which if you're working on set. Like, oh, that's Flash, and that's Dark or Evil Flash type thing, which also prevents leaking too." Now, having Reverse Flash in the Flash movie, kind of makes sense. I mean, if this is based off of Flashpoint, Reverse Flash was kind of a big deal. And like Lex Luthor to Superman and Joker to Batman, well, Reverse Flash is pretty much the bad guy to the Flash. So obviously that kind of makes sense that Reverse Flash could be the villain of the Flash movie. And they may have even given it away during the shooting of the Flash. As you see here during the behind the scenes, you see two Ezra Millers, or at least someone playing the double to Ezra Miller. And I did a video theory on why they look different. The hair, the clothes, the shoes. In fact, the one I think is actually Reverse Flash, Eobard Thawne, in disguise is the one in yellow. But why do they look alike? Now, most current fans of Flash are probably thinking about the Flash TV series with Grant Gustin. Well, even in the TV show, Eobard Thawne actually disguised himself to be Harrison Wells. So in this movie, it's possible that instead of that, they actually have Eobard Thawne disguise himself as Barry Allen. At least that's where my thought process is going anyway. I don't know if this is true. This is rumors for now. I mean, I'm still thinking about that leaked clip that maybe we'll see at DC Fandom, where it seemed like there was another person in the background with a spoiler alert over them. And I was thinking, that may be, the other Flash, right? Or is that someone else? I guess we'll find out on October 16 at DC Fandom.